How do we hear? How do we see? What makes up the air we breathe? How does a plane fly over the sea? How do the planets float so weightlessly?
Let's go! Let's go!
It's technology.
Let's go! Let's grow!
Science, you and me.
Let's go! Let's go!
We're learning every day.
Let's go! Let's grow!
Engine leads the way.
Hello, Samson. Hey.
Oh, hi, Miss Shiba. Well, sorry, I was just taking a quick nap and dreaming about what we are going to explore today. Thanks for waking me up. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Engine, an education show for all the family.
A show where I'll help you keep on learning, keep on inquiring, and keep on discovering.
And so you need to switch on your brain, get your thinking hats on, cultivate your curiosity, and get ready for some exciting learning and fun teaching.
I'm so excited for today. What are we going to explore?
Today we are going to talk about senses, the 5 senses. Have you heard about the 5 senses?
The 5 what?
The 5 senses. Senses help us to investigate the world around us. They are how we take in information from the world around us and send it to the brain so we know what's happening around our bodies. We know if there is yummy food to eat, or if it's raining and we are getting wet and cold, or if it's getting too dark outside and it's time to go inside the house for the evening.
Or when it's time to wake up and do science.
Let's go!
We're learning every day.
Our 5 senses help us to identify the things around us.
What are the senses that we people have? Do you know?
Well, the first sense is how you woke me up from the nap. You clapped and yelled my name, and I woke up because I heard you. Hearing is one of the 5 senses.
Then another sense must be sight. When I saw the time on my watch, I knew it was time to do science, so I had to come and wake you up.
Yeah, and at lunchtime today, I had chicken. It tasted so yummy. Taste is one of the 5 senses too.
Samson, now you're making me feel hungry. Now I'm thinking about how nice the kitchen smells after my mother makes dinner. I love the sense of smell.
Oh yeah, especially when it's chicken. So let's see. We've talked about hearing and sight and taste and smell, but we're missing one. What is the 5th sense?
Oh yeah, touch. The way different surfaces feel. For example, today I wore my favorite shirt to learn about the 5 senses. It's my favorite because it is so soft. See?
Oh yeah, that's so soft and nice. And I felt it with my skin. Did you know that our body has a special organ for each sense? The skin is the organ we use to feel objects around us. Do you know the other sensing organs we have?
Oh yes, I do. I know a song about them.
I love songs. How does it go? Can you sing it for me?
All right, it goes like this. Ears they are for hearing sounds, noses are for smelling smells, eyes see light and motion too, tongues they taste and skin feels touch. Our 5 senses help us learn about the world we're living in.
Well, that's a nice song, Shiba. Can you sing it along with us? Make sure you point to the right sensing organ as you sing about it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go! Ears they are for hearing sounds, noses are for smelling smells, eyes see light and motion too, tongues they taste and skin feels touch. Our 5 senses help us learn about the world we're living in. Wow! Thanks again, Miss Shiba, for that nice song. I just can't decide which sense is my favorite. Hey friends, spend some time at home thinking about which sense you use the most.
And draw a picture of the organ that helps you use that sense. For example, smelling flowers or watching the rainbow.
Science, you and me.
Oh, watch out, Shiba! I'm so sorry, Shiba. I didn't realize you were not watching. I was hoping we could play catch.
Oh, that was close. But I'm okay. Good thing I have my senses to help me act fast.
Absolutely. We talked earlier about how senses help us to investigate the world around us, but they also help us to detect whether objects are dangerous to us, like a flying ball coming at our head, or useful to us, like a delicious meal at lunch.
That's right. Senses are super important. Samson, did you know that when your body senses something, it takes some kind of action to respond to what it sensed? Some reactions we have to information from our senses happens after we think about it, and some reactions are automatic.
What do you mean? I don't think I'm getting you.
Okay, let's see if I can explain it. Like when I heard you say, "Hey, Shiba, watch out." I had a reaction of looking up to see what you were talking about. Now that is a reaction I thought about. But when I saw the ball coming so fast, I automatically ducked because I did not want it to hit me. That happened so fast, I did not have to think about it. This kind of reaction that you don't have to think about is called a reflex. Can you think about another reflex that your body can have?
Reflex? Well, sometimes when I smell something delicious, my mouth waters and my tummy starts making rumbling noises to let me know that I want to eat. Those reactions happen so fast without me even thinking about them. Is that a reflex?
Yes, exactly, just like that. And if you walk into a dark room into the sunlight is too bright, a really cool reflex happens in response to your eyes sensing light. Look, it's so cool. Okay, when my eyes are covered, it looks dark to me, and my eyes are not getting so much light. Look at my eyes closely and see what happens when I open them so wide. And they sense a lot of light.
Wow, that is amazing. The pupils, the black part of your eyes, went from big to smaller when you uncovered your eyes.
Yes, exactly. The pupils get bigger when there is not a lot of light, so the eye can get as much light as possible to see in dark places. But once there is a lot of light, the eyes automatically make the pupils get smaller so fast, and not too much light gets into your eyes to damage it. Can you try this with a friend? One of you should cover your eyes and wait for a few seconds and let the pupils of your eyes adjust to having little light. Have your friend look so closely. Then at the count of 3, move your hands off your eyes while your friend watches. Your pupils automatically shrink. This is the reflex that your eyes have to sensing a lot of light. Once you've tried it out, then take turns so you can observe the reflex as well.
Wow, reflexes are so cool. It is amazing that when your body senses certain things, especially things that are either helpful or dangerous, it can act so fast without you even thinking about it.
Yeah, and the senses are how your body gets information it needs to have an automatic reaction like a reflex. Samson, brains are pretty cool.
Let's go.
We're learning every day.
Hello?
Is anyone there? Oh, wow. I'm really glad we have our reflexes to help us duck so those bats don't hit our heads.
Me too. Hey, Shiba, do you know what bats, dolphins, and whales have in common?
Those are really different animals. I don't know. What do they have in common?
They all have a special sense that humans don't have.
Wait, you mean they have something besides the 5 senses of hearing, seeing, touching, tasting, and smelling?
Yep.
But what other senses could there possibly be?
Well, their special sense uses echoes.
Echoes are a special sense.
No. The special sense is called echolocation. Echolocation is the ability of some animals to send out sounds into their environment and then listen to the echoes of those sounds to locate and identify other objects around them. If an echo comes back faster, then that means that there is an object that's close. If an echo takes a long time to come back, then that means the object is far away.
Why don't dolphins, whales, and bats just use the sense of sight to see where the objects are?
Oh man, that's a great question, Shiba. Now let me show you some of the places where dolphins, whales, and bats live. Do you think it is easy for them to see the world around them?
Well, maybe not. The bats are flying at night when it's dark outside, and even during the day, they live in dark caves where there is not a lot of light. Dolphins and whales often swim deep below the surface of the ocean where there is very little light. It's probably really hard for them to see down there.
Yeah, you're right. And because there is not a lot of light for them to sense, they adapted to have another way to sense objects in the environment around them. Echolocation. Even some rats have learned to echolocate because they are nocturnal and they move around at night when there is not a lot of light.
Rats, yuck.
Well, rats may not be your favorite animal, Shiva, but they have to be able to sense the world around them too. And since they can't use light to help them, some species of rats, like the brown rat, use echolocation to see with sound.
So, echolocation is like seeing, but using sound instead of light.
Exactly. I have a song that helps me to remember how echolocation works. Do you want to hear it?
Of course.
Whales, dolphins, bats and rats, bats and rats, bats and rats. Whales, dolphins, bats and rats have a way to see at night. When there is not a lot of light, a lot of light, a lot of light. When there's not a lot of light, they send out sounds that bounce. When echoes come back so fast, back so fast, back so fast. When echoes come back so fast, they know that something's close. When echoes take too long, take too long, take too long. When echoes take too long, they know the coast is clear.
I love that song. That really explains echolocation so well. I wish I could echolocate.
Can you imagine? It would be so cool. But animals always adapt to the environment they live in. Humans live where there is plenty of light. And so we use our sense of sight to see the world. In fact, humans have one of the strongest senses of sight in the whole animal kingdom.
Sometimes we feel anxious and cannot concentrate. We keep thinking about all the things that we are worried about, and our minds just cannot rest. Today, we are going to use our 5 senses to help us to calm our minds and relax. First, let's take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. I want you to look around you. Find one thing that you wouldn't normally notice. Maybe it's the way the sunlight looks through the window, or the pattern on your sofa. Good. Now let's notice what we can feel. Find one thing that you can feel. Maybe it's the way the air feels on your skin, or the fabric of your shirt. Close your eyes. What can you hear? Find one sound in the background. Maybe it's the sound of rain on the roof, or people talking in the distance. Keep your eyes closed. Don't peek. Try to focus on one thing you can smell. Maybe someone is cooking, or there are animals or flowers nearby. Last one. Focus on your mouth. What can you taste right now? Open your eyes now and take another deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember, if you need to calm your mind, you can start by focusing on your senses. One thing you can see, one thing you can feel, one thing you can hear, one thing you can smell, and one thing you can taste.
Hello, everyone. This is Miss Frimpong, all the way from Accra. So I hear that you have been learning about animals and how they use their different senses to collect information from the world around them. Taking ideas from nature has formed a brand new field of innovation called biomimetics. Biomimetics is when engineers and biologists work together to take ideas from nature and then design cutting-edge technologies. Can you say that word with me? Come on, give it a try. Biomimetics. One super cool technology in the field of biomimetics is the ultra cane. This is a special walking stick made for a blind or visually impaired person. The ultra cane uses echolocation, like bats, to sense obstacles blocking the path of a blind or visually impaired person. The cane vibrates to let a blind person know that there is an obstacle. There are two different buttons on the cane that vibrate. One button indicates if the object is low by their feet where they could trip on it, while the second button indicates if the object is higher up where they could bump their head on it. Visually impaired people often walk around with canes to help them feel out nearby objects. But a regular cane can only indicate if an object is directly in front of a person once the cane hits it. And canes are not very good for detecting objects higher up. So, visually impaired people often walk into traffic signs or low-hanging branches as they walk along the street. Echolocation enables the ultra cane to tell blind people about obstacles before they reach them, helping them to walk independently and be very safe. Can you think of any other animal sense that could be used to design technology to help keep people safe? Why don't you give it a think? I'm off for now. Bye.
Are you a teacher? Do you want to be part of our show? The Africa Teacher Challenge is on. Record a 2-minute video lesson on a subject you are passionate about. Upload it on YouTube and send us the link on ngtvafrica@gmail.com. If we use your video in our show, you will receive $150. Let's go.
Okay, Hey guys, so today we are going to try and dance Afrodance. So you can have a look what I'm doing. Don't worry, I am going to break it and you are going to learn it completely very well. So the first one, you have to nod your head times 8. So nod your head while your body, you relax your body completely. Don't stiff. So relax your body and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shoulder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Elbow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hand 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You grab and turn around and face it. And now you're gonna show how big you are. So I am so big. I am so big. Yes. Okay, so now I want you to dance together. Chuma chuma, right? Okay, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 6. And shoulder. And elbows. And arm. 2, and grab. 2, 4. Big, 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 big. And stop. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, that was amazing. So remember to exercise every day.
It's time for a brain booster. Can you name the 5 senses human beings use? Sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. When you smell a delicious meal, your mouth waters. When you walk into a dark room, your pupils widen. When you touch fire, you immediately pull away your hand. Those are all examples of what action that takes place in your body. Those are examples of a reflex, an automatic reaction which happens very fast and doesn't require any conscious thought. Which of these animals uses echolocation to navigate their environment? A snake, a leopard, a bat. It is a bat. Bats use echolocation because they live in dark places where it's hard to see. Great job!
Wow, what exciting things we learned about today. We learned about the 5 senses that humans have: hearing, seeing, tasting, smelling, and feeling.
And we explored a new sense that some other animals have: echolocation, which is when animals use sound to see in environments where there is not a lot of light.
That's a lot. Have fun exploring your 5 senses.
And don't forget to keep on learning, keep on inquiring, and keep on discovering.
Bye! See you next time.